And this is the Albirex team getting their medals.
Yeah, Albirex coming up there to collect their medals from the VIPs we talked about earlier. Bernatan there, the acting president of the Football Association of Singapore. And he's accompanied by the other VIPs that we saw a little bit earlier on this evening. Mr. Alvin Fu, the AIA Chief Corporate Solutions Officer. Mr. Thomas Gay with Mr. Daisuke Korinaga, Albirex Niigata chairman as well, to the left-hand side. But a fantastic achievement again for very young side. People have to remember that this is such a young Albirex Niigata squad, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And very happy for the Singapore boys as well. That's Ilhan Pandi. Just before that, it was Zamani as well. And time for a selfie as well.
I think he's entitled to that. He's had a superb season. What a move that was for him to go from young lions, where he really just blossomed, didn't he?
Very true. And just gone on to the correct side, you got to say. And there you go, a couple of Singapore boys at the end as well. And before that, it was Zamani, second stint at the club.
Yeah, some of the other Singapore players, and I think they've all generally. Faraz Hassan, of course, has an injury right now, but you know, just about every Singapore player who has come through Albirex Niigata, it's about as close as you'll get to an overseas experience if you don't ever get the honor or the privilege of moving overseas. But this is such a fantastic experience for them.
Yeah, the setup and the professionalism as well. And let's not forget Adam Swandi also won a league title with them, played some very good games. And they've definitely blossomed, they've learned something, and that's the most important thing. And that the football has gotten better, or they've improved themselves as an individual. So, you've seen that happening so very often.
As the long-serving general manager of the Subcommittee, and of course we have Kazuaki Yoshinaga, the coach, who has now won 3 league titles in the 3 seasons he's been there, and he's looking to make it 3 doubles as well.
Yeah, he's a legend, isn't he? And there you go, champions for the 2022 season.
Yep, a winner's check of $150,000 as winners of the Singapore Premier League. Nice tidy sum there for this side. And this is something they're getting used to again after a couple of seasons out.
Yeah. And shout out to Mr. Roy Fishman there as well, the kidman for Albirex, long-serving kidman, I got to say.
Legend in his time, wasn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
So now the big moments, the trophy to be handed over to Jun Kobayashi, the captain. And here are your champions of the 2022 Singapore Premier League season. It is waiting for their moment. Albirex Niigata, the champions once again.
It's a wonderful feeling, isn't it? It doesn't matter where you are and which tournament you're playing in. The fact that you're holding on to the champions title, it's brilliant.
And look at those celebrations, fully justified. They have been excellent throughout. We're seeing live pictures, by the way, on the sidelines. Ilhan Pandi is live streaming this at the moment. Brilliant pictures as well. And you can understand why. There's absolute delight. So deserved. Tadin Arili getting in on the action as well, and why not?
Yeah, he's been excellent as well. Good all-round season. There you go. Sorry, you can't do this live. Can he?
That would be quite something if he does.
Yeah, what a move. What a move from the young Lions. Would you think that, I don't think he would think that you got a hold of the Champions title.
No, he wouldn't have thought that, would he? A few months ago. This is the 5th title that they have won. 2016, 17, 18, 2020, and now 2022. As they go around sharing this trophy. And lovely to see Harun Nizam Jumaat as well being part of the action. There you go. Yeah, It didn't happen unless you put it on social media, of course, Shashi, these days.
Of course. They're sharing it with all the Singapore boys. This is wonderful, isn't it?
Really good to see.
Yeah.
Really good to see for all of them. Big smiles all around for Albirex Niigata, who will be hoping that they can go one better again next week. And nice to see, of course, Kazuaki Yoshinaga, who's one who likes to just be in the background, but he has been the engineer of it all, hasn't he, Shashi?
Of course. And like we said before, he's a legend, isn't it? And you know, funnily enough, the work starts again tomorrow in the morning, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's all business.
Yeah,
maybe a bit late morning tomorrow, perhaps. Let's give them a bit of a break. And yeah, a bit heavy for him, but that doesn't matter because he's got a big smile on his face. He doesn't give too much away.
Yeah.
Kazuaki Yoshinaga. But great scenes there from Albirex Niigata, who have lifted the Singapore Premier League trophy. They've won Singapore's top flight for the 5th time in 6 years. That's such an amazing achievement.